Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Let's Play Civilization VI Deity as Russia. Now, in our last episode, we were denied the Great Bath. It stayed for a long time, but sadly was not to be. But that's alright, we're pressing forward. We're getting these cities up with their awesome lavras. And we are plotting to settle right here and be a pain in the butt to Hamar. Not Tamar. George is not in the game, as far as we know. But holy crap, can you believe it? Friendship. Yeah, people are dicks on Deity, but somehow I've managed to befriend everyone near me. It's only Cleopatra, who I just met and is all the way down here, that I am not friends with. That is kind of crazy. It is funny, Rock Cadet, I don't know what Rock Cadet is, but in Cleopatra's time, the Alexandria was the capital of Egypt. That is something that I happen to know from history. Aren't I smart? No, not really, but we'll say I am. Okay, we have our second galley, and I'm really just building these galleys to impress Norway. It's like look at my boats, and also to get those boosts. But I can also use them to scout out what's going on around the shore. I mean, having the city-state doing this crap also helps too. So I guess that's good. Alright, what tech are we going towards? Apprenticeship is pretty cool. Mathematics is pretty cool. Yeah, none of this, like... I think what we're going to do is go for shipbuilding. We could try to get the Colossus in our capital, actually. Put it right here. Would not be a terrible thing to attempt, by the way. Alright. We are going to tempt fate once again. Once we get feudalism, this will be a farm triangle, which will be very good for us. But we're about to have the larva. Once I have the larva, I'm going to just switch it to get this food production, because we'll be having all of the actual production that we will need just from that. Alright. Alright, we are trading, and our trader is making his nice little road all across the world. Defensive tactics. Is this the time where we switch? No, it's not. We're still building... Ooh, defensive buildings. I tell you what. We are not fighting any barbs right now. Let's get that in there. I think that's going to make the walls build a lot faster anywhere. So, we have our settler. He has a walk to go on, but it's worthwhile. Governor tile. Do we want to give Victor anything? Let's get Garrison Commander. It's going to give all those units extra strength. This is like way overdone for a city that's going to... The city that's probably not going to be attacked by this point. Let's be clear. But, I don't know. I still think it's worth it. How much fate are we going to tempt? Are we going to settle... Are we going to do all of this and watch it get washed away? I think we might. Spearman. Let's get you down there. We're really not leaving much behind here, but nothing can get over here without passing through something else that we have better scouted. So there is that. We're working on the temple, which is very good. Gosh. I feel silly for wanting to buy any tiles here, but I think we absolutely need to get these tiles for the better food. This is just a good tile all around. So, yeah, I want to get up to 7 population so that I can build a campus in our capital, so that we are not so lacking in science for the future. That is the goal. That is the hope. That is the dope with the rope. It is all of those things. And yeah, this is about to turn into an amazing farm circle or an amazing death trap of flooding, which is actually much more likely, isn't it? The game loves to troll in such a way. But we'll just have to wait for the turn to roll over. Man, I think we're getting safe. We're safe with all that. All right. Do we have the watermill? We have the watermill already. Okay, very good. We can build another thing here. I actually do propose... Yeah, if we go for the commercial hub, we'll put it down here, I think. Whoops, I did want to finish that granary, sorry. And the monument, why not? It's all very cheap. And then the temple. I do want to build this, but we'll be at 7 population very soon, so we're not really risking anything here. Gosh, things are going, like, too well. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop and there to be, like, some sort of BS going on. Okay, Colossus. Is that still available? It is. Okay, I think Colossus would actually be very good. Actually, Helicanarsis would be amazing too. Gosh. Alright, but that's going to take up that spot. So, I don't know. We're going to go for Colossus first. We're going to put it here. And we're going to bump it up to be before anything besides the temple. Because we definitely need the temple to get our religion boosted. Speaking of which, we need to get a missionary ready because this settler will be over here and we need to get it to our religion immediately. Alright, let's get ourselves towards apprenticeship because I want to be able to build these man-at-arms. Look at this. Wu is in the Renaissance already. Like, tech is not our strong suit. We are religious fanatics. That is just, that is what we have been, the hand we have been dealt in this game. Alright. This guy, we'll go and improve the crabs for him, I guess. Oh, what's this? China's looking around. Also, we have confirmed this mountain range completely encloses this area. And Hunza is not reachable by land, possibly by water. Alright, so let's go for the granary, then the shrine in Azkaban over here. Oh, right, I did say I was going to flip over to these 2 tiles, which reduces our production from 14 all the way to 11. And not working a single hammer. All of our hammers are coming from our lava, which is amazing. Okay. You're going down here because our city is going to be founded. That's very good. Yeah, very powerful. That is a shit deal, but throw in some coffee. And suddenly, now we're talking. Yep, we're going to be having some Australian coffee in our Russian Empire. Oh, look, they founded another city over here. At some point, I should decide if I'm cheeky enough to put a city on this side of the water, which would be very hard to defend compared to anything up here. So, maybe not, but you never know. Alright. Where are we? What city are we talking about here? Oh no. Moscow. Okay. I got confused for a second. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the granary so the city can keep growing. We've got 3 envoys, but we can no longer take Azkaban. We can take Hunza, but I'm not comfortable having nothing in case Chattanooga got taken from us. They wanted us to construct a harbor, and the harbor that we already have doesn't count, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. I think Moscow or Azkaban has a very good chance of constructing a harbor in the near future. So, it's pretty good. China continues to scout. There's no doubt about the scout. Alright, we're working that tile. The city will grow eventually. Also, our grove is going to be finished over here. This city, which has been a non-factor for a million years, is about to become a lot more interesting. So that's good. Our missionary has to wait. It got there faster than our settler got to his spot. Alright, who's... No, I said the missionary has to wait. Yeah, we can't do anything until we found the city guy. Alright, Colossus construction is underway. Oh, damn. That wasn't us. Their dam is not finished. That sucks. If that had been us, I would be crying right now. But yeah, look at that. Although they probably got... Oh, they got 1 tile gain fertility. That's not worth it. Alright, we have settler. So the question is what to settle with our settler. I'm going to say... Here? Yeah, that one. Pop. Yeah, a lot of these cities are just going to be basically faith pumps for us because they're not going to be able to do much else. They're going to be small. They're going to be silly. Alright, there we go. I love the Russian boost of nonsense that we get whenever we found a city. But yes, immediately start building the walls. Once the walls are done, we need our lavra so that we might have intense faith generation for anything else. We can build it other places too, but that's the best spot. Let's go over here. We're going to chop that tile because we're going to be putting this district on it, by the way. You can tell. So, yeah, we have annoyed our friends. We have spread the great cancer. Or I still have this missionary. They've gone Protestant. You know what? It might seem silly, but we are going to scout by missionary to see if we can't get to Hunza up here and get them converted over. Sorry, we won't settle next to you again. I mean, it's hard to say. There might be opportunities. It depends on whether you consider like these spots to be close. Oh. Okay, that's pretty significant because I took out our lavra. Alright, feudal contract. Oh, that's right. That's the advanced version of the one that we just had. But more importantly, we get serfdom. You know what? We need to change governments. We need to have all 3 of these policies. So... how important is it to have... Okay. we're going to flip all the way over to Classical Republic, alright? The reason is because I want all of this, and we might as well put this in here. It takes away all our military policies. It's very sad, but I think it'll be okay. You'll notice the wall has gone up in time built, and also if you were building units right now, you'd notice they went up in time built. But I think that's just going to be a necessary thing, and I think we are going to have to build walls here because this is open to the greater ocean. We could get Nade over here by somebody. Could happen. And yeah, this we are going to be building a city over here, aren't we? So he can wait here. That builder is just going to have to wait, I think. Chop. Now we nearly just have walls. This city actually, low-key, is not going to have food. I just realized that. It's going to be difficult to ever actually get to that. For population. Alright, we're in the part of the game where embassies are coming. Let's see where this storm goes. It could wreak havoc. Alright, medieval era. Oh no! It's nuking our capital. It's nuking up here. What is it? Alright. 2 tiles damaged. What did it damage this turn? Did it break the lava? No, the lava is still functional. Did it break this tile? I don't know what tiles it broke. I really don't. Well, I tell you what. We're going to have to get a builder in here to repair the damage once the commercial hub is finished. Oh, speaking of things being finished, I think we are at the natural end of this episode. So, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.